I came to Penn State because my parents went here, so I was born into the whole Penn State culture. And we used to come up to football games a lot when I was a kid. And it's always been a part of my life in a way.
So I chose to come to Penn State because I kind of fell in love with the culture and the atmosphere here. I liked that it was a big university, so that there were a lot of things to offer. Like I was excited to go to football games and women's volleyball games and volunteer in Thon. And I heard the club teams here, like club sports, was actually really a big reason why I wanted to come as well. So, I just thought there was a lot to offer, and yeah, I love the blue and white, so that's kind of why I wanted to come.
Well, both my parents went to Penn State, so I was growing up, I was always a big Penn State football fan. So when I applied and got in, it was just probably like the natural next step for me to get to.
I decided to be a chemistry major kind of relatively early in high school. I had always kind of loved science and was drawn to like physics and bio and chemistry. But I picked chemistry because it was kind of the one that challenged me the most. Like I felt like it didn't necessarily come the most easy to me, and I really liked that. So I thought it was just really interesting, and I thought, I could really do something with that. So that's kind of why I chose chemistry.
So my dad has a PhD in chemistry, and so he always would talk about what he does at work. And I also worked with him for a couple summers before coming to Penn State. So I got to see what being like a chemist what meant to be, and it was something that really excited me, and I decided to become a chemistry major.
There's a lot of nice people in the chem department. Everyone's ready to help you if you have a question. There's no one that's going to ever turn you away if you have something to ask or need help with.
The thing that I most enjoyed about my time at the chemistry department here was definitely the faculty. I think that they helped make my experience here a really positive one. Not only did I think they were really knowledgeable and definitely helped me to get things that helped me further my academic career, whether that be scholarships or recommended some really great classes for me to take. And I just think that they overall created a really positive and fun learning atmosphere. I was excited to go to some of my chemistry courses every day, so I think that's the best thing about the chemistry department here.
It's really easy to do research as an undergrad. If you email some professors that you're interested in doing research with, so a lot of them will get back to you, and then eventually you can join their labs. And it's an experience that is unparalleled, especially at smaller schools, and it's really fun to do, especially during semester in the summer.
My favorite course was Chem 423W. It's a writing intensive lab course, which was difficult, but it's different from other chem courses. It's instrumentation based, so you look at how the instrument actually works, the engineering behind it, and how to make data what you want it to be in a way.
My favorite chemistry course, I think there's a few in the running, but would be Chem 425, which was chromatography and electrochemistry. I think in that class it was kind of a half theory, half laboratory class. So not only did we get to learn the theory, but we got to actually put it into practice. And the instructor, Dr. Sykes, he kind of just let us have free reign, and we got to troubleshoot all the instruments that we were using, and we got to kind of work through our own investigations together as a group. So I really think I got out of that class some true skills that I can kind of use in the future. It was a really great application, and I loved it.
I guess my favorite chemistry course is Chem 452, which is quantum chemistry. Coming into Penn State, I was actually between being a physics and a chemistry major, so it was a good parallel between a good intersection of the two courses, and I really enjoyed taking it.
I plan on teaching in higher education eventually. How much longer after my undergrad, I'm not really sure, but that's the end goal, yeah.
So I am planning to become a high school chemistry teacher. So once I completed my undergraduate degree in chemistry here, I decided to stay here and pursue my master's in education. So that I'll be majoring in curriculum and instruction with a focus in science education. And I will be also completing my Pennsylvania teaching certificate as well in that program. So I'm very excited.
After graduation, I'm applying to graduate schools to pursue a PhD.
We are
We are
We are
Penn State.
Penn State.
Penn State.